out in when she came?
No, my mother is a story of survivor and struggle. That's a different story. That doesn't count. My mother is a native indigenous woman from Guatemala. Her country is to be sovereignty, and my mom had no choice than to leave because either she didn't leave or she starved to death. I mean, she was not the land. She was left with no access to human rights, education, or
well, then tell me something. How do you control, Cynthia? How do you control things if the border's not sealed? Because you agreed with me that we should unseal. You didn't agree with me. You said we should unseal the borders. So how do you keep these other people out if you unseal the borders?
Stop taking their natural resources to begin with.
Whoa, you're losing me. You're aimlessly wandering with me.
Yeah,
I'm looking.
How do you do it?
Work with me. Work with me. I'm trying to work with me.
Keep the people south of the border with sustainable goods,
Sustainable goods.
You got to motivate them to not want to come to the United States by giving them education, by giving them the right to have decent jobs, dignified lifestyles.
Okay.
The only way you can keep people out of the United States of America, if you don't want, if they can't go because for whatever reason, is by letting them have some sort of sovereignty themselves, some sort of power, some sort of decent politicians, decent economic infrastructure, all of these things.
Cynthia, thanks very much for your call. Alita, thanks very much for your call. We're going to get some reaction now from some people. Take care, Cynthia. Okay, thanks for being on the show. Alita, thank you. Did you want to close with something?
Yes, I did. Thank you. Can I just say 2 minutes? I spoke to them, and my grandparents came over, my grandfather came over. They came through Ellis Island, and they had to wait 6 months before documentation. And then my grandfather went to high school here, and he finished, he got his diploma, and then he went into the military. They work very hard. These people are here illegally, and they want the rights. And
they have a story to tell, too.
Yes, they do, but they have a story to tell. We all do. And I want to know how many Europeans, how many Asians, how many of these people are here illegally. I lived in Santa Fe. I employed Mexicans. They were here legally. And the Mexicans that were here legally